Hello peoples of YouTube, I am back for a video at last. I know it's been probably about 3 months or so. Yes, and this video, as you might see from the title, the fourth and final part of the Xbox rant. Yes, it's finally been resolved, not ideally, but it is resolved. It got resolved about a month and a half ago. But because of my work schedule, other stuff I had to take care of, um, failed attempts at doing this video, waiting for information, I haven't been able to do the proper thing till now, and this is actually, technically speaking, a live recording, because I'm actually recording this on the YouTube webpage, rather than just uploading, so I hope this goes alright. Anyway, since the last time, since I did part 3, which would have been back, I think, April, or around then. Basically, long and short, it was another month and a half of uh, bullshit and chasing up. Basically, I was promised that someone was going to ring Tier 3 directly to find out what the fuck was going on, because they weren't doing anything. It never happened. No one would get back to me. I would have to chase it up a day or two later, whatever. Not every fucking day, as they like to say, because it wasn't most of the time. But if it was, it's their fault. Eventually, I got a email from Tier 3, basically apologising, giving me 3 months worth of Xbox Live. And I found out that my brain has gone now. Shit. That they were having to go to PayPal to try and fix the problem. But no explanation as why. And as far as I could see from the information that I've got, they were thinking it was a glitch, and they weren't looking at it as if, well, they weren't even acknowledging that it could possibly be someone getting into my accounts, because I'd given them all the PayPal info that they were going to get. And so I spent another probably couple of weeks trying to get more information on what the hell was happening, because it looks as if they were looking in the wrong direction at that point, because I was told more than once that it wasn't a glitch, and in fact I will quote them saying 99.9% sure that someone had gone to my PayPal account. So eventually, after all this, just, not getting anywhere, other bullshit with people not getting back to me, I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else notable? Actually, it was bloody, well, escalated to changing, because it changed between Tier 3, which is just supposed to be their top support, and Fraud Squad, and God knows what else, and not getting a straight answer about that. I never got fucking straight answers. It's really fucking annoying. No one ever really called me back. Once or twice, and I actually had a callback set up on a separate reference number, so I'd get updates each week, which lasted for about 3 weeks. And it was really only dribs and drabs of info. Eventually, May time, I believe it was, probably early May, I rang up, spoke to another supervisor who, in the end, he forwarded the whole thing on to Xbox Global Services, which is their UK head office, who got hold of me the same day, after a couple of phone calls, because the guy I was having to speak to, Matthew Foster his name is, had to check some stuff. in under a week, I found out that in fact it was a glitch. After going back and forth with them, because I wasn't entirely sure at that time, and I'm not 100% sure now either. But basically, it's their authorization system. What it is where it should only take £1 to authorize the billing agreement between your PayPal account and Xbox. It's supposed to take like £1 and give you it back. The system is trying to take $25, £25, something, basically 25 whatever currency, which for whatever reason, and PayPal won't tell me, the system blocks. However, the billing agreement still works, which I don't get. That is the official reason. But as I said, it might be, it might not be. There's still unanswered questions. I have since put the agreement back on and tested it and been back to the guy, and I have only the once had the 25 quid attempt happen, and since then I haven't had any others. So I can only guess that's what it is. Which, of course, I probably could have worked out sooner, but PayPal were also being complete fuckers along the whole time. One, they basically took a flying guess at why these payments were being blocked. It wasn't that my card wasn't activated or anything, which is what they said it was, and it wasn't. They won't tell me. They're not allowed to tell me, apparently, which is very fucking frustrating, to tell you, to say the least. They also knew the whole time the reason why I couldn't add the billing agreement, and never told me. So fuck you, PayPal, for just being a pain in the fucking ass. So generally they were guessing at stuff, not giving me proper information, and every time I rang them, it took them ages to actually find these attempts, because for whatever reason it's not easy for them to find on the system, and they were trying to say they didn't exist. Well, I have emails to prove they do. Yes. Ugh. So anyway, it was sorted, and I've had to accept that agreement. I've had to accept that reason, although it doesn't hold a lot of water, shall we say. Eventually I got a bit of compensation after chasing it up, which is another 3 months Xbox Live on top of the other 3 months I've got, on top of the 15,000 points that I've got along the way for the whole bullshit with the fucking escalation going to the back of the fucking queue business, which you already know about. So eventually I got that after chasing it up. I got the bloody case file, or half of it, after chasing it up with him. And the only way I did get it was leaving a rather heated message on his answer phone claiming he was stalling, and there was obviously a reason he didn't want me to have it. Because at that time I'd been waiting for the email nearly a fortnight, and his excuse was someone was having to type up everything because I can't print screen, basically. Which, okay, fair enough. But still, you should have done that in a week. So, because I found out after them refusing, and it was the only way I was going to get any decent information, I went to the Consumer Advice Bureau and found out by law they're supposed to give me those case files if I ask for them. So eventually when I got them, they're doctored to hell. There's stuff that's been clearly typed and blanked out. There is stuff missing to do with callbacks and the business where they apparently have like group calls on a Tuesday with this escalation people, and then they were supposed to bring it up with them. Well, there's the request there, but there's no reply to it. And also the other thing that I found out, which pissed me off, the whole time they knew full fucking well it was a glitch. All over this case file, which is from the 1st of February to when it finished about 25th of May. They didn't send me the other case file, and considering the state of this one, I can't be asked to get the rest of it, but it just proves that they ignored it. There is status updates on bug fix, which is this fucking bug, obviously. This glitch, which apparently they're still fixing. It's not actually fixed, just to let you know, if this happens to you, it is a glitch, but they've not fixed it. I don't know why. They obviously can't be asked. But yeah, it's not fixed. And apparently it's been like that since they introduced PayPal. Thanks for telling everyone Xbox, you fucks. Or Microsoft Xbox, whatever. Yeah, so, it's all over that. However, if you ring up Xbox, they know fuck all. They are either not allowed to tell you, or they don't know, and neither does the higher, the higher escalation people. Because I've rung up several times to get answered. One, why it took so long for them to give the file to someone else that sorted it in under a week. And now they're actually now aware of this long-term problem, so they can tell other people, so they don't have the same shit I went through. No, they don't. They don't know fuck all. And in fact, in trying to get that information, it was a nightmare, because I think it was the second time I spoke to someone, it just got out of hand, where apparently I owed them fucking money, and random shit like that. It just made no fucking sense. Suddenly I owed them money, or actually they owed me money when they never taken any money. It just got stupid. But long and short, they don't know about it. So that just shows, and I don't care what other people say, you're entitled to your own opinions, but as far as I'm concerned, with my experiences with them, they are fucking full of shit. Piece of crap company that can't do their fucking job. And at the moment, just so you all know, they're in the shit as well. They've been taken to court by Motorola. Well, they've actually taken each other to court over different patents to do with wireless technology on the Xbox and some codecs as well. And already Xbox are banned in Germany. And depending on what happens with the judge in August, it could be banned in America as well. And I'll laugh my fucking arse off if that happens. Because it couldn't happen to a better company, to be quite honest. They're stealing other people's patents. And it sounds like it's, I can't remember saying exactly, but, it's a bit on both sides. I think they've stolen each other's stuff, so. But, just for people that are worrying, oh shit, if it gets banned in the US, what happens to Xbox Live? It won't affect any people that have already got Xboxes. I can assure you, unless these patents are also to do with technology on their actual servers, it won't affect jack shit, so don't worry about it. If you are still on Xbox for whatever reason, it won't affect that. The only thing it will do is they'll probably rush the manufacture of the Xbox 720, whatever they're going to call it, which means you'll have all the same shit you had with the fucking 360. That's the only downside. So, other than that, it could happen to a nicer company, but it's not going to affect much, really. Although it would be a nice dent in their fucking profits. On another little note, which I'm so pleased about, as I've explained before, my Xbox was my nephew's before it started playing up, and that he actually had a replacement. Doesn't now. He sold it. He now has a PlayStation 3 because he got fed up with the trouble with it, and I think he was more interested in some of the PlayStation 3 titles, so he sold it. I might also add that it was starting to red ring as well, off and on, and he sold it to CEX and got quite a bit of money for the games and stuff that he had with it, about 180 quid I believe, for nearly all the games. Just to go off topic, CEX, if you're buying stuff from them, it's fine. I mean, they have absolutely brilliant deals on DVDs and games and stuff. If you're wanting to sell stuff to them, yeah, they're anally retentive motherfuckers. Basically, they're tetchy over stuff that they will accept, they'll buy off of you. Like for instance, my nephews tried to sell phones to them on 2 occasions, mobile phones, and they wouldn't buy them because there was apparently some issue with the speaker volume. And with the other one, it was to do with a clip that keeps the back of the case of the phone on, even though the back of it was staying on fine. How anally retentive can you fucking get with these people? So they won't buy them off of him, but they accepted this Xbox even though it red ringed. Hee dumbasses, it serves them right. They won't accept 3 games though. As far as I know, they did actually accept 1 game that's actually an American game that he's got, that I bought him in a bundle with some other games and not realising it was the American version, but it still worked for whatever reason. So yeah, that was quite funny. But the games they didn't take. One was Halo Reach, which has a disc missing. Not Halo Reach, Halo HDSD. The one that has 2 discs. It only had 1 disc, it only came with 1 disc, and by the time I knew about it, there wasn't a lot we could do. So obviously couldn't sell that. Skate, perfectly fine. FIFA 10, but no, they're saying they were scratched, and they're not. They're not at all. I can show them a game that is actually fucking scratched. Like my fucking Halo Reach game, the damn thing. My Xbox scratched. Which I must get fixed. I keep forgetting to get it sorted. Yeah. So yeah, they're just anally retentive, and they are in some respects worse than Game and Game Station when it comes to profit margins. They really, at times, I can, if you look on the website, especially with DVDs, the prices they'll buy them for, then what they sell them for, it's like a 70% markup, or more than that. Pardon me. It's just ridiculous. They don't always give you fair deals. It sucks. But still. Anyway, I've got off topic. Basically, that is the end of all this Xbox shite. For now, anyway. I hope. I still play the thing. So, anyway, that is it. That is this bloody rant done at last. This whole series. And as far as all the phone calls that I recorded, I think I'll just keep them, unless you request them. If you want to listen to some of them, I might be able to do something for you. But I literally have over 15 hours worth of phone calls from them, and that's only from about halfway through February. There's still another probably 15 hours I didn't record. So I might be able to do something. Anyway, that is it. I will be back with more stuff very soon. Sooner than you think. Till next time. Ta-ta for now, and I will catch you on the flip side.